When they get depressed, it's a bottle of scotch, plus a little jest.
Most used app on your phone?
Oh, the podcast.
Sure.
Podcast.
One more time with the gesture, please. It's CBS. We have to blur that, I think. What podcast are you listening to? And send me some links. Okay.
Meryl Streep is known as one of the greatest actresses of all time. But off-screen, she's just as entertaining. Whether she's making her co-stars laugh, telling hilarious stories, or stealing the spotlight on talk shows, Meryl has a way of turning every appearance into comedy.
Good evening. We're here to present the Oscar for costume design.
And there is no one in this room more qualified than the two of us, or just me.
Leave the character behind him.
Hi, Meryl. I love you.
Why doesn't she have her cappuccino? Did you get her cappuccino?
I thought you were going to get it.
Look how she's smiling as though it doesn't bother her.
She's such a good actress.
We'll get it for you after this.
She is just unpredictable and funny, not caring about her fame and just being real. In this talk with Jimmy Kimmel, she just proved it.
In 60 seconds, how many of those 20 movies for which you were nominated for an Academy Award can you name? And if you're able to name them, I will give you this bonus Oscar. Okay?
What?
Start naming movies. There's an Oscar on the line.
The French Lieutenant's Woman?
Correct.
Kramer versus Kramer.
Yes.
Silkwood?
Yes.
Sophie's Choice?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Either.
Okay. Out of Africa?
Oh, yes.
Cry in the Dark, maybe?
No.
Why? Why? Why would I?
This is a uniform that you wear at your work?
No, I'm a therapist. This is not a uniform. This is just a smart outfit.
Well,
My friend Austin Clark, I'm in his Manhattan sort of pied-à-terre right now, you know.
His what?
Pied-à-terre. It's his apartment.
I thought that meant potato. I took French, but it was a really long time ago.
I guess.
Anyway.
Before it was French?
It would have been very funny if you said I'm in his potato.
It would have been hilarious.
Put Meryl Streep on The Graham Norton Show, and there's a good chance the interview is about to go completely off the rails. She has this effortless charm that gets everyone laughing without even trying.
And his son was sitting there very excited that he'd brought in this new actress. And the father said to his son, in Italian, because I understand Italian, he said, "Che brutta." You know, why do you bring me this ugly thing?
Whoa.
Yeah. Very sobering, you know, as a young girl. So I said to him, "Mi dispiace molto, you know, but I understand what you're saying. I'm sorry I'm not beautiful enough to be in King Cop." Thank you so much. That couldn't be worse. That couldn't have been worse.
After playing dozens of unforgettable characters, it's no surprise Meryl can slip into a different voice at a moment's notice. Whenever a talk show host asks for an impression, she doesn't hold back, and the reactions are always priceless.
All right, Devil Wears Prada. You got to top that.
All right. I'm just gonna take the shot. Take the shot. Oh, get out the guest list. We need to start working on the seating chart. Oh, by all means, move at a glacial pace. You know how that thrills.
That is my tip.
That's all.
That's really good. All right. This is Toy Story, so you'll wear a prop.
Oh, dear. Oh, it just goes on and on.
You are a toy! You aren't the real Buzz Lightyear. You're an action figure. You are a child plaything.
All right, one. This is Wikipedia, but you're reading it as an annoyed teenager. You've had one of those.
How can I pull that up? The first recorded instance of sandpaper was in the 13th century, Mother. When crushed shells, seeds, and sand were bonded to parchment using natural gum. Okay? Thank you. When they called my name, I had this feeling I could hear half of America going, oh, no. Oh, come on, why? Her. Again, you know? But whatever.
Winning 3 Oscars is impressive, but earning the respect of an entire industry? That's something even rarer. Over the years, some of Hollywood's biggest stars have shared unforgettable stories about working with Meryl Streep, from hilarious first meetings to moments that left them completely starstruck.
And I turned around, she goes, "Hi, I'm Meryl." And I literally, my brain snapped in two. And then I really didn't know what to say, so I just kept going, "Oh my God, you're Meryl Streep! Oh my God, you're Meryl Streep!" And then she said, she was chatting like a normal human being.
Before The Devil Wears Prada, Emily Blunt was bracing herself to meet a Hollywood legend. What she got instead was a funny, kind co-star.
I think to maintain this kind of soulless woman she had to play, and I think Meryl naturally is pretty gregarious. I don't think she is like that. I think she felt a bit bad because me and Annie and Stanley were all kind of laughing off set, and she was like, "Can I just no? Okay, commit." But she was very disciplined with it. It's awe-inspiring, and you wish you knew every trick she has in her bag, but I didn't. I don't. But I don't know how she does it. Every line is stunning. Every line lands. Every line is unexpected. She'd never give a cliched read of a line, I didn't have to act, because she can be really terrifying. She'd fix me with that green-eyed kind of stare, and you just kind of wither inside. You feel yourself shrivel a little bit. Yeah.
Well, Meryl Streep is just so terribly exciting as a person, as an actress, and I absolutely adore being around her. She's a complete riot and so fun, and she turned to the kids during this day of shooting, and we were between takes, and she goes, "Hey kids, you want to see a pratfall?" And the kids were like, "Yeah," and she literally went from vertical to right on her face like that. And all the crew gasped and thought that was probably how she died, and the kids just thought she was heroic after that. They were like, she is capable of anything, even a pratfall.
Well, we know that. And we know that about you too now. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And that time when Jennifer called her goat and she really thinks she is a biology goat.
God, this happened today. We offhandedly call Meryl the goat, goat.
Sure.
The goat do that. Yeah, the goat will go here. And we were doing a photo shoot, and I, said something like goat. And Meryl kind of said, "That's right, just tell the old goat where to go." And I was like, "Meryl, you know that goat means greatest of all time, right?" And she was like, "Oh, no." And we were like, "Oh, we haven't just been calling you goat."
This whole time.
This whole time she was just like, "Oh, well, I guess, like an old goat."
She took it very well.
Yeah,
she took
really
it very
took it on
well.
the chin.
One thing about Meryl, she genuinely looks like she's enjoying herself. Some celebrities treat interviews like homework. Meryl treats them like she's catching up with old friends.
People really know you very well, so I thought I'd ask some questions that I'm pretty sure you've not been asked before.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Last time you got drunk was?
Last night.
Last night? Good start. Have you ever been in a physical fight?
Yes.
A real one?
Yes.
With whom?
I don't want to say her name.
Oh, really? As a kid or as an adult?
As a kid.
As a kid? Okay.
And she broke my glasses, and I ripped her blouse off.
Oh, wow. That's serious. Do you have a nickname growing up?
Yeah. I had a number of them.
A number of them? Any come to mind?
Strip.
For tearing the girl's blouse off?
Strip car.
Nice, I like that.
Being attractive does not need to have a beautiful face. Meryl just proved it with Ellen.
Matt, this is an oatmeal recipe, and I would like you to read it, but I would like you to read it sexy.
In a small saucepan, bring 2 cups of water to a boil. Over medium-high heat, stir in oats. When oatmeal begins to thicken, reduce heat and simmer, stirring occasionally for 30 minutes. 30 minutes? Faster than at my house.
This is a traffic report, but you're going to read it as a woman in labor.
Oh, my God.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
A track report.
A traffic.
Okay.
But you're in labor.
Let's take a look at your Tuesday drive. Heavy backup as usual on the 10 and the, oh my God, 710 into downtown. Okay, got a jackknife, big rig in the 2-lane. 101 westbound at Balboa. I wouldn't consider getting through there anytime soon.
That's the magic of Meryl. She doesn't chase the joke, but somehow always ends up delivering it. But what about spending time with Meryl? Sounds like a challenge, especially if you're supposed to stay serious.
Have you ever seen a ghost?
Ah. I haven't seen a ghost, but I heard something that was unbelievable.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, let's take a quick break here just to tease everyone. And when we come back, we'll find out what you heard. That was unbelievable because I asked if you'd ever seen one, and you teased us with your answer. So tell us what happened. What was it that you heard?
Well, I was working, we had, I had another baby, and this was many years ago.
Okay.
My last one.
Congratulations.
Thank you, 4th. And I was, everybody was down at the pool with my husband and some friends, and I was about ready to go down. I was gathering all the stuff at our house in Connecticut, and we were doing some work on the house, and we were living in the guest house, which is a little bitty house built in 1830. And I was downstairs sitting at a desk, and I heard what sounded like a grand piano fall right over my head, in the room above my head. And my first thought was that it was one of the kids, and I said, "Henry!" You know, and I screamed upstairs. And halfway up the stairs, the hair stood up on my, and I realized that no one was home. And I searched, there's only 2 rooms upstairs in this little house. There was nothing out of place. There was nothing in the attic. There was nothing on the roof. And I heard like an enormous crash right over my head. And my husband is a sculptor. He sells a lot of work in Japan, and we had some collectors come and stay in that house. And they had taken the 22-hour flight and had dinner and fallen asleep in their soup.
And they died?
No.